Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light, and today we have a tarot reading for you guys. And I say Power and Light, I've just changed the channel name to my own name, and so just want to let you know when you get my my videos, look for Denise Fernandez, at least for now, right? I think I'm going to change it again, but that's in 2 weeks. Let's get into this for Sagittarius. We have the Wolf. And let's see what else. We have the apple, right? All right. The apple a day keeps the doctor away. That's always a good thing, isn't it? Yeah. And so the wolf, and something ends here because we have Flannery O'Connor with humanity. And that's what they named this card. And she was about humanity. She was. And that's like it's about somebody who kind of accepts. She got sick, but the point about this card and the meaning is that she accepted something wasn't going to happen in her life, or something wasn't meant to be. So, we have the apple here. This is about lust. It really is. And desire, right? Really, desire is a better word. The wolf is about a great calling. So you have a great calling coming, it looks, or somebody feels that you are a great calling and they've accepted some type of truth over here. Wow, that's a trip. Let's get some cards from the Chinese fortune telling cards. Yeah, very cool. Here we got the sun. Wow, the sun is going to light up your life, Sagittarius. This is like the best card, one of the best cards here. It's a brand new beginning for you. It's a 10, it's a 1, right? And we have the marriage card. Somebody wants to marry you here, right? No other way to see this, really. Somebody who really desires you, and something's going on in their life. This could be you, but this humanity card, it talks about reckoning. Let me accept something in my life because I have clarity with the sun. Yeah, that's what's going on here. And that marriage card, we'll get one last card, and we have with it abundance. Okay, look at that. Wow. So you look like you're stepping into, or going to definitely step into a great chapter, right? You do. And yeah, if you guys want to get a psychic reading, I'm always checking for accuracy before we get off the video call. And yeah, I always do, and so they are. Yeah, and if you, I can read a couple people, and they're kind of a cool experience if you don't understand somebody, you don't know them, or even for your own insight. Yeah, I can help. And so, yeah, so let's see what we have. We do them on a video call, so they're very interactive. Tarot readings are also done usually, unless you choose a video, on very interactive over a video call. You're choosing the cards. You're asking me to pull them, and I can't see them. So I feel like that's very cool. And then also past life readings, Sagittarius. I'm certified, and everything's below in the description box. 8 of Cups marks the reading. And this is totally about reckoning. This card with humanity is really about reckoning, which really means coming to terms with something that has failed. That's really what that means. She got sick and she wasn't able to get the career she wanted. So instead, in her case, she realized that, I'm not going to keep hanging on to this. It's not meant for me anymore. The universe is pointing me in a new direction. And then she kind of became this big animal owner, and pheasants, and like a farm, right? Instead of this kind of corporate, corporate America stuff. And Knight of Cups, look at that, Sagittarius. And we're going to use a different spread. What's helping you is the Page of Wands. So this is a new path that you have that's helping you. And this Knight of Cups could be helping you, and this Knight of Wands could be helping you. That may be you, though. Could be. But this is about taking action. And, Knights bring offers, usually. Especially the Knight of Cups. He's definitely bringing an offer. Yeah, he is. Either that or a big cup of wine, right, Sagittarius? You could say, I'll take both. Maybe. 2 of Wands, King of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. Okay, so... and we have the Queen, and we need one more card here. Kind of left one out with this spread. Yeah, what's helping you is the Page of Wands. Somebody wants a new direction. That's what reckoning is about. Humanity, let me take a new direction. I don't want the one I'm on. It's not working. Something like that. I have to accept it. And the 8 of Cups is a new path too, isn't it? Yeah, somebody is your person or you, or somebody who wants you. I don't know if you're with them or not. It's possible. I mean, The Eight of Cups kind of showing some distance here, right? And here's the Knight of Wands. He's definitely, traveling, right? But it could be somebody who's like at a distance, or maybe they're just not close to you, or it could be anybody really, but near, far, recent, way past, somebody you're with too. Could be Two of Wands, and there's a lot of distance here because he's still holding the globe and standing at the ocean front there, right? So in the reading, the overall your energy here, Sagittarius, or the overall energy is the Eight of Cups, and there's something unfulfilling in the reading. Knight of Cups is bringing an offer, and that's the crossing energy with the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, whatever is being accepted here is being left out. And it was lacking because the Eight of Cups walks away. The guy's walking away for something fulfilling. Yeah, he's not walking away to drink that cup of wine over here, Sagittarius, which is giant, right? Yeah. And yeah, and so, over here is the past, the Four of Wands, and that is happiness. Or sometimes it can be a marriage. Maybe somebody's walking away from a marriage. Could be. It is one of the marriage cards. Nine of Pentacles is the single card. Looks like somebody freed themselves right here. It's a possibility. And maybe it's you doing really well in the, like in the past. She's also doing really well, very self-sufficient, right? And so, yeah, this could be somebody who wants to marry you, who's like newly single, or they don't have to be single so much, but something's left behind here, right? But maybe they're just doing really well in their life, right? And they want this Four of Wands with you. And they could have decided this in the past, because there's a decision was made long before this path is like coming into play here, right? The Page of Wands is a new direction. And what is coming into play is the Page of Wands, the Knight rather. And with the Eight of Swords, this is a release where somebody felt kind of stuck in their life, and and they were there and they stayed for at least a little while, because the Eight of Swords, she could have untied herself and she just stayed there, right? It rained a couple nights and she said, well, my mascara is running, so I can't have that, right? No, that's not what she said. And but this is about release. It's about somebody who felt kind of suppressed in their own life. It could be self-suppression, where somebody's just kind of holding themselves down. And the Knight of Wands with it, this is coming into play. This is a release. Yeah, the eights are about power. So this card is like, let me take this blindfold off, these ties, and step out of this kind of mind effing fence that somebody could have built themselves, or was in, because she could leave. But this is being done. This is taking action to release something, the Eight of Wands, and step into power. Eights are about power. The Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups here, he steps away so he can really, be his authentic self and have something fulfilling. But it helps him. It helps him feel like he has his personal power going towards something he's fulfilled, right? Yeah, he's going to fulfill himself. That's what he's doing. The King of Pentacles is showing up in what's coming in the near future with the Five of Swords. Yeah, there's two fives here, and no, there's three. We have the Five of Cups. Something's ending. It looks like it's ending right now. That's how it looks to me. The Five of Cups sits in the potential outcome, but all this is leading to that, and I'm pretty sure this has happened already, because the Eight of Cups talks about walking away. This just looks like it's already happened to me. It really does. Here's the choice: to live a life of fulfillment, and you're the one, Sagittarius, because the apple is all about desire, and the marriage card is here, the real marriage card, the one that has the letters on it, right? And he's marrying her in a like in a Chinese, what was I going to say? Familial, it's like cultural, I forget the name. But, he's marrying her, and they are dressed, with this Chinese kind of, clothing. It's very cool. It is. And so this is about the real marriage. Five of Swords here. This is in the near future. This is about loss. It's not, it's now. It depends, right? It's really hard to say because time is not linear, right? And so it's ever changing, it's flux. And it, honestly, the past and the future, they're really one. It's just that these are parallel lifetimes. Yeah, you guys are going, what? But yeah, you can go study that and you'll come out and 99% and agree with that, right? Yeah, because that's what everybody says. The kind of the wise ones. Two of Wands, right? And this is how you're being affected. This is a choice. It's a choice to move somewhere and live a life. He's holding the globe. Here's the Death card. So this is how you're being affected. This is a transformation. Maybe you thought this is possible. You thought you'd never see this person again. I mean, that's not clear to me, like what's really kind of gone on. This is mostly about today, that in this time that somebody is unfulfilled and they're doing something about it, and you are the point of desire. You are the object of desire here, Sagittarius, right? Which I think sounds beautiful. Some people might say, what? That sounds so old-fashioned. The object, I don't want to be an object. And we have now we have the Nine of Swords, and this is how you're affecting them, right? So this is you affecting them. They're worried. Look at that. Whoa, this person's worried. Maybe they did something to you over here in this reading, because there's kind of a lot of stuff going on. 3 5s, the 8. And maybe in the past they could have simply been with somebody else. It's possible, because she was not, the thing about her is that this Flannery, right? Flannery wasn't able to live like the life, she was stuck. She wasn't able to live the life she wanted because of her health. So maybe somebody's status here kind of kept them unable. It is possible, or something about their life kept them from not being able to come forward. But this is all about that huge change. And we have a card for the Nine of Swords, and it's the Two of Swords. And this is pretty bad here. This is how you're affecting them. So this is them like, well, I'm worried here, and I have no other recourse but to worry about what's going to happen. Two of Swords is kind of like, the Two of Swords means I really need to accept this. Like, this is kind of like, it is. In this reading, it's, I need to accept this humanity, like this, that I can't have kind of the life I want, but I feel like the life that they want is with you. It's kind of reversed, like with her, right? She just, it's not the same subject. She was sick too, but this is about like, I really want to go have a life of fulfillment with Sagittarius. At the very least, a relationship, a deep one, a committed one, I'd say. And everything else is kind of, in unimportant. Everything else goes by the wayside in this reading. And you can see him. He's walking away here. These people are left out. Page of Wands is a new path. This is like, I need to leave everything else by the wayside and release. 8 of Swords. And and now we have the Queen of Pentacles is maybe your desire. This sits in the hopes and desires with the Emperor. You could be hoping they're going to take control of their life. Maybe for some of you, you could be waiting for this person. You could. You definitely could. Maybe they're Aries. Maybe they're an Earth sign. They could be Scorpio in this reading. They could be, any of the 12 signs. But I'm talking about kind of, the archetypes that are showing up here. And so the potential, and this is your hopes and fears. I beg your pardon. So maybe you're kind of fearing that this person will not show up for you. It's definitely possible. And you could be doing all this yourself, right? When there's two people, I'm not sure who is the doer or, or the kind of, more passive person, the, active or passive person. In the potential outcome, we see the 5 of Cups. There's 2 cups left, Sagittarius. And, all this wine is spilled over here, Sagittarius. And that's why he's grieving, right? No, just kidding. Some type of ending here, right? But these 2 cups are still standing. And we have the Hierophant with it. There could be a marriage that ends in this reading. There really could be. OMG. But, this is regret. It's possible somebody regrets for not marrying you. But, the other interesting thing about the Hierophant is not just about marriage. It's also about faith, and when you really believe in somebody, right? You're like, that's the right person for me. But it's also about learning wisdom. These guys, these squires or friars, whatever they actually are, in the Catholic Church. I don't think they have that in, the church that I grew up in. I don't think so. Friars, and no, that's more of a Catholic thing. But the point about it is that they hear of it here. They're kind of bowing down to him, like he's, like his word is God, basically, right? So this is about, but it's about wisdom. It's about, yeah, it's about kind of, that's why he's a mentor sometimes, or like a teacher. But and they're following his advice, his guidance, his insight, right, his word. But it's possible this person just kind of figured out with this regret, 5 of Cups, or one of you guys figured out late in the game that like what was really important, like learned wisdom about, oh, this is where I need to be. And that's what she learned. Flannery learned that, stop complaining about your health right now when you can have this farm with pheasants, yeah, and all these exotic animals, and you can have that. And so you thought you wanted that corporate job, but look at that. And she loved it. She was actually like making coats for them in the winter and all kinds of crazy stuff, right? I don't think that's crazy, but yeah. And so she actually loved her job, but her role later in life, after she had to accept that she couldn't work at this, she couldn't do what she initially wanted. It's about coming to terms with wisdom and understanding that, what, maybe this is better for me, this place. Not her being ill. No, she might have got better too, but I'm only saying that maybe this is, this is better for me. In this reading, this person feels like being with you is way better than something. Yeah, you don't, yeah. Thanks so much for joining me. If you guys want to get a reading, please look below in the description box. Yeah, lots of fun, all of them. They are, I feel like they are. But hey, and don't forget, you're not going to see Power and Light Tarot when you get the video. It's going to say my name, Denise Fernandez, all right? Yes, thanks so much, you guys. Like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It really helps the algorithm, helps me out. And please also hit the little bell in order to receive my notifications. Thanks so much, and happy birthday to any Aquarian out there right now. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Very cool, definitely. And will this person come by Valentine's Day? Maybe not, but this looks like it's El Pronto, right? It does. Yeah. Happy birthday to any Aquarians born today, and today is February 13th. It is. Thank you so much, you guys.